Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me at CGB. Delighted today to show you a blue-white deck, as I often do, but this one is different. It's aggressive. This is blue-white auras, and it is kind of also a blue-white like hexproof strategy. It tries to make an awesome creature and protect that creature, and it's proving to be a very solid best-of-one strategy. The deck popped up in some MTGO leagues. I saw a 5-0 from it, but in best of one, a Shelter by Ghost deck is way better. I often say Shelter by Ghosts is the card that can win games in decks that would otherwise be struggling to win games in best of one, because a well-placed Shelter by Ghosts just shuts down the aggressive strategies that are so popular in best of one. And if the opponent misses a beat, doesn't have a land or the right removal, the ward 2 keeps them from killing the creature. But here that's not enough. There are a number of other ways to give your creatures protection, from Fey Flight, which is a flash instant aura that gives +1/+0 evasion, and when it enters gives hexproof, to Shard Mage's Rescue, which for 1 white enters gives a bonus and gives hexproof. So the idea is kind of similar if you've run a Boggle strategy in the past. You put out a creature, you make it huge, and you protect it. I think many of us will very much enjoy a play pattern like that in standard in best of one. So without further ado, we're gonna dive in and we're gonna let this particular aura of nonsense begin. Remember to like and subscribe. I am so ready to unleash some eerie technology. A double optimistic scavenger. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's a little slow. We'll see. Maybe this I like this tap land, then this flight. Yeah, that's cooking. Okay, blue-white control. This deck is everywhere right now. It has become the deck, and it is a tough one because blue-white control has a lot of board wipes that don't care about our hexproof. That Hall Creeper draws a little late to the party. When and how do we play this? If I play this now, then they have trouble targeting this, or I could hold this open. I think I just like this. They could have Star Cage. If they have Pinnacle Star Cage, we're in big trouble. You gotta make them have it, right? If they counter this, though, that's so bad. They're just gonna be in the same situation next turn, though. But next turn, we can play Seam Rip, trigger this a few times. It does feel like we have to be more aggressive than this. Well, at least they didn't Pinnacle Star Cage all 3 of them. It could have been worse. Yep, they need to stock up instead. So we get to set up a little bit. But again, board wipes are so devastating. I think the odds of us actually pulling this off are dropping precipitously. Another one. I think we need to pace that. So here is this Seam Rip that doesn't kill anything. To put counters on these. That's a 4-point attack. I don't think the opponent will target it on their turn. I think if they do anything on their turn, it will be blow up the board. So let's keep that from happening. Well, I mean, we don't keep it from happening, but let's hit them as hard as we can while we can. Because our best chance is they have a tap land, no Day of Judgment kind of experience. I mean, they played a stock up, so okay, Beza. Could be worse. Could be worse. We can make them fly. And then they blow up the board, and then what do we have? Anchorage? It's better than nothing. All right, we're getting airborne. One creature trying to do all the work. Take 10. It looks like we're winning, but trust me, this is not great. This is not great at all. A sweeper leaves us hoping these restless anchorages go the distance, and there's a demolition field out there. But you gotta use what you got. Okay. This is really good. How are they going to get this off the field with 1 mana? I mean, I think we did a good job. We presented a tough threat. How do they stop it? Oh, they are sweating. That is Seam Rip, but this has Ward. It can take away the ability to fly. That they can do. That's a good play. That's a good play by them. If we had our own Seam Rip or another Shelter by Ghost, though, we get them. That is not it. Okay. Oh, we're going Airborne. Yeah, that wasn't it, guys. We had a shot right there. We had a real shot. They're still hitting the land drops. Still making everything happen. Copying the Beza will give them more life. And more dorks. They go up to 8. Oh my gosh, we have these opportunities, these windows, and it's just not showing up for us. Let's get them. Ethereal Armor on an Anchorage could do it, but they have a Demolition Field. So we need to get through the Demolition Field first. 54-5. 54-5, and I'm pretty sure I'm losing. Oh my goodness. How could this be me? Yeah, their code is simple. Just hit every land drop, no problem. Okay, power up this one because they're going to Demolition Field it. The question is when. Let's go here. Make another big threat. Should have done this before I did the Anchorage. Part of me was like, I can put counters on the Anchorage, but that won't matter against Demolition Field. And there's 3 steps, okay. They're doing a good job gaining life, aren't they? They're not drawing cards, though. I mean, they did that earlier, right? They had time to stock up twice. What are we talking about? Okay. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. I think we needed one of the cards that provides hexproof right there. I really think we did. But they did not leave up the Demolition Field. Is that a mistake? Did they do that on purpose? Or do they have a way to remove it? This is an enchantment. This can distribute +1/+1 counters. Get Lost seems like the obvious card. They can also activate their own blocker, Restless Anchorage. So if we're going to do Anchorage, it has to be this one. I think we go here now. So they can't just target it. Okay, we get the land. I mean, here... they're either going to remove it or block it. I think we just keep targeting this because they can't kill it in response. That is a mistake. But I guess they're making sure I'm not tapped out, but I already played my land, so we will get to use Man, that card earlier would have been amazing. Maybe I should have held that map. I got really excited to use it, but maybe I should have just been holding it. Also, what's their... It's 37 to 44. What's their win con? What if we have too much life for them to actually beat us? They don't have Jace anymore. Some of the decks use a mill strategy, but their life is low. Okay. Are you gonna pay that too? Uh-huh. Sure. Combat? Yeah, maybe they are realizing they have to actually get there. All right, Shelter by Ghosts on this is not great, but it is interesting. We can make these big enough that we don't really care about their regent. We can also go really wide. So you see these sheep, we can put a ton of +1/+1 counters on things, right? Let's just make one massive scavenger for right now. Now, I guess it's not that massive, but in the future it will be. But now we've got the Innocent, so any enchantment we play draws another card. And if they blow up the board with a Day of Judgment, we still have the Innocence. An Ultima won't do it, but if they blow up the board, they kill their own stuff. If their plan is to eventually beat us down with the dragon, we can still potentially stay ahead of that with life gain. And they would run out of cards first. A lot of these decks only have win cons that are like Beza and dragons. Yeah, they've got to get going. They know it. All right, open mana is scary. I do want to play the Shelter by Ghosts. I do expect them to mess with it though. How do I get around that? I need to make another creature. I guess I'll play this Scavenger and see if that draws me a card with Innocence. It does. That's nice. Ooh, there's the hexproof thing we're looking for, but they still have so much mana. All right, let's see if I can get their attention here. What do we want to die? Or get bounced? What they're probably going to do is respond with a Get Lost, which we play a Shard Mage's Rescue, then they remove that. Or counter it. With this much mana open, it's scary. I mean, I think they'll just remove this. Three steps ahead, 2 mana open. Counter this, make a dragon, okay? So we want to let that resolve as they go dragon crazy, and their targets are these two. So, what do we want to protect? We want to protect the Innocence. If they have a negate here, well, oops. Lifelink, still good. Come on. Come on. I need to be able to attack with it. It needs to have 7 power. Hall Creeper's pretty good. Okay. If I attack with this and they block with their dragon, they lose their dragon, I gain 7. This comes back as an enchantment, which does make it harder to remove, and I draw an extra card off the Scavenger. They're more likely to just chump it. Yep. Life total go up. I want that Hall Creeper, but this is fine. Look, I got no enchantments in hand, guys. My odds aren't great, but I do have draw engines. All right, that's a board wipe. If now is the time, so be it. Yeah, just engage with the gremlins. Try to keep the board down to 62. If they lose those dragons, again, like, what are they doing here? I mean, I'm sure they have more. Tamer. Draw. Beautiful. Beautiful. Instant speed, too. Yeah, they are going, but they are only at 7. They cannot slip. And with Fae Flight in hand, they might. Like, dragons are expensive. Do you have another one? Never give up, guys. Okay, that sucks. Now we could try to play this, but I think we hold it because No More Lies is a card. All their counterspells are open. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna get lost that. In response, do I play this? Yeah. Yeah, I do. That's a draw. And then when the Hall Creeper enters, that's a draw. That's huge. That's a reload. How many more board wipes do you have? These have to be protected, man. Only got 5 mana open after this. But that smells a little desperate to me. Come on, just removal. Just removal and no backup counterspell. Yeah, they are struggling with this one. I think they have a get lost and they're trying to figure out what to do with it. That's my prediction. Oh, a seam rep. Do I try to fly? I mean, get it countered, draw no card. I mean, at least they have to use their counter spell. Okay. I think we're gonna get a rip here, and if we hit an ethereal armor, I think we win this game. Yeah, they have to use that. Oh my gosh, this is we just need anything but that. Oh no. I mean, get them to 1 is just not good enough. And then this doesn't do the job. I think we have to dig through this deck and find better stuff. But we added, oh my gosh. Man, if this is what I draw off the top, it's not good enough. It's just not good enough. I need another draw engine. I need something resilient. I'm just milling myself now. 30 to 27. We're still ahead of them in that game. Oh my god. And this is what I drew. This land is what I drew. So bad. It's so bad. I mean, it's still 62 to 1. But I think we just lost the game. I think that draw right there. We had our shot. We failed. I mean, what get lost do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're gone. The get lost are gone. The consults are gone. There's one more stock up. There's probably plenty of bases and such, but we're out of cards. We're all out of cards. Oh, they're passing. I mean, there's no question we attack. And they might be blocking. This is amazing. But all I can draw is land. What a weird choice. The card. The card was there. Man, what a terrible flood. And there's the mill. Now we lose. It was a good game, but Jesus. In the crucial moments, all we drew was land. Ah! Guys, there's no white mana here. You know what? Today we're gonna see. I believe in our hall creepers. They're going to bring us the white mana we need, and then we're gonna go so hard. It's gonna be amazing. I just want my hall creepers. Such an attractive little creature. Don't judge me. Sleeves in motion, baby. Oh, you can feel the smiting. It's be an interesting hand. No. Oh, we play. We battle. Ah, yes. The classic red deck. Look at that. I knew it. I knew we were fine. We were always fine. Once the Sheltered by Ghost comes down, it's over for them. But what will they do? Will they kill it? Do they have the guts? Nope. They don't. We do have to watch for Screaming Nemesis. That's the card that we very much want to get rid of with the ghosts. So we'll go Scavengy, all creepy, counter here, we attack here, we put 2 counters here. We're just setting it up to make sure that when we get the Shelter by Ghost on here, it's not coming off. Nova Hellkite. Okay, they're gonna kill something. Gonna kill my Scavenger or my Hall Creeper. Against red, you can try to play around Nova Hellkite these days. Maybe put counters in different places. But I think it's okay. Down to 8. Time to turn the tables. Draw a white source? That would have been nice, but no. Okay. Give me this lizard. They know. They know. That's why I say Sheltered by Ghosts wins you the best of 1 games, baby. That's why this card is a monster in best of 1. Taming Gremlins. I mean, it's slow. We don't have a 1-drop. But what the heck? Maybe it'll go well. Maybe our 1-mana creature would die because we're against black. They like to stab things these days. Black-green. Let's try this. I bet it dies. There's no way they kept a hand with no removal and no 1-drop or no 2-drop, right? Sentinel. Sentinel's a good card. Do we try? What do we do? I mean, it's tempting to just go right in with Shelter by Ghosts, but this is black-green. Black-green can remove it pretty well. We have the Rescue, we have the Fae Flight, but they can just target the Sheltered itself. I think this might be a go wide game. I also want the Entity Tracker. There's a lot I want here. Let's just get the Hall Creeper and then protect it if they decide to removal it. That's unblockable. Maybe we don't have to worry so much about all their maps. I'll take the first punch. That gets much bigger. I'll probably be blocking. Unholy Annex. Okay. It's a good card, but without a demon, we might be able to really turn up the heat. There's Tragic Trajectory. There is the Rescue. So they played into that, which is a pretty big deal. Land off the top. We want to hold up the Fae Flight. How far do we want to go? Multiple Gremlin Tamers here is not great. What? They're terrified. They are absolutely terrified. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is attack, draw a card, and see if we can hit our land. If we don't, I'm just passing, and we're either protecting with Fae Flight or we're dropping an Entity Tracker on end step. The deck loses slow against control, but wins fast against literally everything else that is absolutely terrified of everything we do. So, does that sound appealing? It's a pretty good ladder. It's a nice ladder formula, right? Control decks want to take their time against everybody. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure. So Sephiroth it is, huh? Did we just Shelter by Ghosts here and go to work? Oh, no, we do not. No, we do not. Second Scavenger. I mean, all they did there was warp that out and take 2 damage themselves. So now they play this bat. I mean, I think they take the Shelter by Ghosts. I think that's fine. We can hold up Rescue or Entity Tracker. And they can't block because this has Flash. And now we have another protection spell. I think I show them this. I really want to play the Tracker though. Yeah, we just let them take it. Right now we're doing fine. It's mono black, right? What are they gonna do? They have to play their Unstoppable Slasher or their Preacher right now to be on curve. We can be patient. If they hold up mana to interact with the Tracker, we just pass. Okay, they call. Sure. They play Cecil. Yeah, that has Death Touch. That's pretty good. But they're not prepared for the Fae Flight. So here we go. It's about to get crazy. And they still know about the Rescue. So now we fly. And we get strong. Nice. Bam. Hold up Rescue. I don't know how they're going to beat that. I mean, I guess Cecil transforms here. That's something. Yeah, it's just so many timelines have been culled in this video. Sure. I mean, I'm curious to see Cecil racing a flying hexproof entity tracker. Who wins? So, in theory, this rescue is lethal. Let's see, do they have priority? I don't think they do. I don't think they got it. I think they're just dead. Whoosh! They tracked the entity. They found it in the sky. It was the Fae all along.